Hello and welcome to ILTV's Evening Update. I'm Aaron Porras here with the latest news from Israel.
3 residents of the Arab village of Iskaka were arrested 3 weeks ago, allegedly for arson that was nationalistically motivated. The Shin Bet Security Service said in a statement cleared for publication today that the 3 residents were arrested on November 26th in a joint operation by the GSS, IDF, and the police. The suspects stand accused of setting fires near the village and southern access route to the city of Ariel. According to the Shin Bet, the cases have now been transferred to the military prosecutor's office. Hundreds of fires raged throughout the country in November, from the south near the Dead Sea all the way through the north, taking out almost 5,000 acres of land with it. Fire Services spokesman Yoram Levy said there were over 2,000 brush fires from the period of November 18th to 26th, with 39 of them considered major. Some 50 fires are presently being investigated as possible arson attacks. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has instructed Public Security Minister Gilad Erdan to clean up illegal construction within the Arab communities of Israel. The plan includes the demolition of illegal structures in the Negev, Wadi Ara, the Galilee, and the center of the country, as well as in the Jerusalem area. Netanyahu held 2 meetings in the last month to discuss enforcing the building law in the Arab sector, and a number of demolition orders are expected in the coming days against such illegally built homes. The move comes ahead of the evacuation of the Amona outpost in the West Bank that is slated for demolition under court order by the weekend. In a video message posted to his Facebook page on Friday, Netanyahu addressed the residents of Amona, saying that Israel is a nation of laws and that the judgments of the courts obligate everyone, including the government. U.S. President Barack Obama has signed into law a bill that will help Holocaust survivors and their families recover art plundered by the Nazis. The bill, known as the Holocaust Expropriated Art Recovery Act, or HEAR, loosens the statute of limitations in restitution cases. In effect, it lengthens the amount of time that Holocaust survivors and their heirs have to file a lawsuit that seeks to recover stolen artwork after it's discovered. The bill was approved unanimously by the House and Senate and signed by Obama on Friday night. Texas Senators Ted Cruz and John Cornyn and Senators Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut and Chuck Schumer of New York were the co-sponsors who introduced the bill. The legislators welcomed the passage of the HEAR Act as a symbolic victory for victims of the Holocaust. Hamas is blaming Israel for the killing of 49-year-old engineer Mohammed Zoari, the longtime head of its drone program, and now Hamas has threatened retaliation. Hamas said Zoari, who was shot dead on Thursday at point-blank range in his car outside his home in Sfax, Tunisia, had for the past 10 years been in charge of the terrorist group's drone program. In that capacity, Zoari also trained Hamas members on the operation and assembly of unmanned aerial vehicles. Hamas said on its Facebook page that the enemy must know the blood of the leader Zoari will not be spilled in vain, and the Zionist enemy will pay dearly for his criminal murder. Despite Hamas blaming Israel for the assassination, officials in Tunisia said they have found no evidence that could link the assassination to the Israeli Mossad. Everyone has seen it in a movie or in health ed classes or emergency videos, but few know the history behind it, and even fewer know about the inventor. The Heimlich maneuver is an emergency rescue procedure applied to a victim who's choking on a foreign object. Henry J. Heimlich, the incredible Jewish surgeon who invented it, passed away on Saturday in a Cincinnati hospital. According to his son Phil, he suffered from a heart attack. He was 96 years old. It wasn't until the 1970s, when Dr. Heimlich was the director of surgery at a Jewish hospital in Cincinnati, that he first devised the brilliant anti-choking maneuver, though he reportedly had already demonstrated it hundreds of times. It's a fairly simple motion, but it could easily be the difference between life and death. To perform the maneuver, first stand behind the choking victim, make a fist, and place the thumb of your fist against the center of the victim's upper abdomen, just below the ribs and above the belly button. Basically, you're targeting the lungs from the middle. Grab your fist tightly with your other hand and thrust upward and inward into the chest. Repeat until the foreign object is expelled. Heimlich, while pleased with how successfully widespread the maneuver has become, was most happy just knowing he'd helped save lives.
That's all for now. Tune in to ILTV for our main daily broadcast playing after this. I'm Aaron Porras, and see you tomorrow with our morning briefing from Israel at 8 a.m. Eastern Time.